Welcome into Columbus Sports Live. Today, your Columbus Titans will get to play for a regional championship and a shot to go back to state and try and win a state championship this year. So we're going to get to starting lineups. So starting off, Columbus will be the home team, so we'll do Frontenac first. Their coach, Caleb Turlip. Leading off for them, second base, number 22, Lane Sullivan. Shortstop, number 12, Logan Myers. Catcher, number 23, Alex Williams. Pitcher, number 1, Mario Mingini. Center fielder, number 8, Corbin Nitz. DH, number 2, Cal Turlip. Right field, number 14, McCoy Jones. Playing first base, number 5, Bryant Kitchens. Playing left field, number 4, Jack Capehart. And playing in the field, third baseman, number 21, Peyton McDonald. And for your Columbus Titans, coached by Mick Tedlock, they'll line up behind the dish, number 8, Landon Midget. Pitching, number 16, Caden Cox. Playing third base, number 10, Jack Valela. Playing shortstop, number 23, Cole Unghauer. Playing left field, number 31, Seth Stover. Playing first base, number 5, Brett Hamilton. Playing center field, number 22, Cole Miner. And playing right field, number 11, Jaspin Tanner. And rounding it out, the second baseman, number 3, Cade Saporito. So they get their throw-in down. And we had a brief pregame, had a quick turnaround after the last game to run and grab some food. And I think Jess is going to be doing the play-by-play. I was just getting started so he could get the lineups down.
Well, I got most of them wrote down here, Cole, or Cooper, so I don't even have your name down yet. So, all right, well, Lane Sullivan's going to lead it off for Frontenac. Cox is going to start him off on an inside fastball, taken over but low. So as Cooper let you know, championship game here, one game. That pitch is in for a strike. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike on Frontenac. Raiders leadoff hitter, second baseman Lane Sullivan. Caden Cox on the bump for your Titans. Titans trying to get back again to another state championship game. Sullivan fouls that one back. Count's going to be even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Cox strikes him out. First out of the inning. Way to start the game.
Cox picking up where he left off yesterday. Started the game, or no, he didn't start the game. He came in relief and he allowed no hits, but stayed under that 30-pitch limit so he can pitch here today.
Yeah, so he's going to start Logan Meyer off, shortstop for the Raiders of the ball. Comes back with a strike. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Way inside there. Gets Myers to move his feet. Something off speed, stays up in the zone. Cox working extremely fast right here. Count goes 3 balls, 1 strike. Maybe a little amped up to be starting this championship game. And there's a bomb out way deep out in center field. And that's going to clear the fence for a home run by Logan Meyer. We watched him hit one against Galena, grand slam fashion. He's going to be a 4-bagger with 1 out. As you see, Frontenac's getting pretty fired up here. That's what happens when you fall behind a count in a good hitting team, is you got to come back into the zone, and Meyer was waiting on that one. So that'll bring up Frontenac's catcher, Alex Williams. It's Cox still working extremely fast. Maybe, like I said, a little fiery to be starting this championship game.
And these Titans have beat them once.
Yep, and there's a bobble over there by Valela, but they still got a cannon to get him out. Nice play. Valela showing off that bullet of a right arm. Fires that thing across there in time to get the out. So there's 2 down, nobody on base, 1 in for Frontenac. Mario Mingini's going to step up to the plate. He's going to take high, ball 1. That's outside, ball 2. So again, Cox falling behind in the count. 2 balls, no strikes to the 3-hole hitter. He's going to hit a 1 hopper over to Layla. Fires across, a little easier play there. So good job by the Titans to limit damage. They give up 1 hit and 1 run. Then they'll be back in the home half of the first inning when we return. You're watching Titan Baseball on Columbus Sports Live.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
All right, welcome back out here to Girard, Kansas, Red Wedke Ballpark, home of the 3A Girard Regional Championship game where Columbus Titans are taking on the visiting Frontenac Raiders. Raiders jump out to an early 1-0 lead on a solo home run by Logan Meyer. So your Columbus Titans are going to take their first at bat here, try to even the score, take the lead. We've all got here with Columbus beating Galena in the semifinal, Columbus beating Girard in the first semifinal, or it seemed like it forever ago. It was just a few hours ago. But
Right.
So the catcher, Landon Midget, will lead off for the Titans. He's going to face Mario Mingini, big right-handed pitcher for Frontenac. And Midget's first pitch swinging, going to foul it off over towards the third base box. So there's going to be lots of emotions. Probably hear a lot in the crowd mic. Stands are pretty full. Midget fouls that off into the dugout. They fire it back out to the pitcher. Frontenac playing a little bit shifted around to the left side. And I can see why. Quick hands over there. I can't see who's standing outside the dugout with a bat in his hand, but he's barehanded 2 in a row coming right at him.
Yeah, and all the pitches they've been throwing's on the inner half, so they're expecting him to pull it.
Just missed outside. That'll take the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Midget digs back in there. Mingini throws him a curveball, fouls it off again. So if one thing's working here, he's working a pitch count pretty deep. Mingini's already thrown 5 pitches. This will be pitch number 6. That one's high and outside. That evens the count, 2-2. Early in the game still. First batter in the bottom of the first. Titans trail 1-0. That one's high. The low fills the count full. Can't go any further. Been a good at bat. 7 pitch, at least see 8 pitches to lead this game off. Fouls it off, so we'll see pitch number 9 here in just. Regardless if Midget gets on base or not, Cooper, this has been a good first at bat.
Quality at bat. That's what you want out of your leadoff hitter. So it gives everyone else in the dugout more time to see what he's throwing before you get up if you're batting second or third.
You're going to draw a walk. Great at bat there by the leadoff catcher, Landon Midget. So Columbus gets their leadoff on. That's going to bring up Caden Cox. See what they have in store here if they want to play for small ball and try to bunt early in this game and see if runs are probably could be valuable with both of these pitchers. Cox takes high and inside. Midget doesn't have a real big lead over there at first. When Guinea comes set, delivers, and hits a Cox fouls it back and out of play. I want to thank everybody for joining Columbus Sports Live. I'm Jess Murphy. Alongside me is Cooper Grand. You got all 3 covered here tonight. That pitch bounces in there. Midget just couldn't get his legs working, didn't know how to go. Probably better safe than sorry. Don't want to run into an out here early in the game. Cox digs back in there, stares down McGinney, pitcher. He's staring in for a sign. He comes set. And Cox is going to rip one out to left field. That's going to carry, but the left fielder's going to track it down no problem. Playing left field is Jake Capehart for Frontenac, and that's just a long out at the moment.
That's what you want to see. They've seen 13 pitches now and 2 batters. And that ball was hard hit. Midget worked a quality at bat and then got on in a 9-pitch at bat.
So that's going to bring up 3-hole hitter Jack Valeda. He showcased his glove and arm talent over there at third. There's pickoff play first. Had Midget leaning the wrong way, but he's able to scramble back safely. So Valeda digs himself in there. That pitch is high and outside. McGinney's struggling with his command here a little bit early. He's already walked one. There is 1 out, 1 on here early in the bottom of the first inning. Championship regional on the line. Valeda's going to rope one straight away center field, but that's not going to be a problem out there for Corbin Nix. That's just a fly ball center field, but those Titans are getting some good looks here early. So that'll bring up cleanup hitter Colt Ungenhauer. See if Colt can get a pitch to drive. Caden Cox, Jack Valeda both hit long, deep fly balls, just short of the warning track. There's a rope deep left field, way back and gone off the light pole. There's a 2-run home run by Colt Ungenhauer, and that's going to how the Titans are going to take the lead. So we've seen a pair of home runs in this first inning. It just happens to be a solo shot for Frontenac and a 2-run variety by Columbus. Columbus will take a 2-1 lead. That ball is out of here in a hurry now.
Yeah, that ball hit off that light pole hard. If it cleared the fence by 30, 40 feet at least.
That was a bomb. So that'll bring up Seth Stover, who's playing left field. Pitch to Jim. If anybody watched that first game on Girard Sports Live.
I apologize. I put 4. It's only 2.
Yep, just 2. Just a 2-run shot.
And what's crazy is we hadn't had any home runs since last game.
Seth's going to hit one deep to right field, and we're going to go back to back. Stover bombs one over the batting cage out there in right field. Titans go back-to-back home runs to take a 3-1 lead. So look at the power bringing this by Columbus. And that's going to draw a mound visit by Coach Turlett, probably just to say, catch your breath, boys. Get out of the middle of the zone. These Columbus boys are head-hunting fastballs.
Yeah, this has been a very eventful first inning. If this is what the rest of the game is going to be like, then I'm all for it.
I'll be hoarse.
Yeah.
6 games in 2 days. My voice, I don't know if anybody knows me. They know I like to talk anyway, but I've done a lot of it the last couple of days.
It's your 4th game. I did 2 of them.
So here comes Brett Hamilton, big strapping first baseman. He's going to take a ball bounced in there. So a walk and 2 home runs has your Titans up 3-1 here in the first inning. And Hamilton's going to roll one over. McDonald's going to play it on a short hop, and that's how the inning's going to end, but not before some fireworks happen. So we'll be back for the top half of the second when we return. Your Columbus Titans are leading 3-1. You're watching Titan Baseball on Columbus Sports Live.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
All right, welcome back out here to Red Woodkey Ballparks, home of the Trojans, where the Titans lead the Raiders 3-1 after a explosion of the first inning here. Frontenac will send their center fielder Corbin Nix up. He's quickly down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Caden Cox pitching for the Titans. Nix barely gets a piece of that one to foul it off. Keeps the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Titans are leading 3-1 here. It's just the top of the second inning. Boo, man, that was close. I don't know how you lay off an 0-2 pitch that's right there, but Nix did, and it was called a ball. And there hits a little one-hopper over to Ungenhauer at short, who's going to fire across, and they're going to get him. Going to put the tag on him as it pulled Hamilton off the bag, but Hamilton's able to slap the tag down for the first out of the inning. So that should bring up Cal Turlip. He's in the DH spot, batting for McDonald, who's playing third. Cal gets tied up, ball gets in on his hands, he fouls it straight back and out of play. Strike 2. Right down the middle. So Cox not letting any grass grow. He's working extremely fast. Turtup's able to lay off that curveball. Takes a count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We got 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the second. There's a curveball going to be hit right back up the middle where it come from. Good piece of hitting there by Turlup. Titans will get it back in to hold him to a clean single. Second hit of the game for the Raiders. So that'll bring up the right fielder, McCoy Jones. Turlup on first base, takes his lead. Cox looks over, gets a sign, kicks and delivers. Throws a pitch inside corner at the knees, great location. If he can live there, he'll live a long time. Pitch, strike 2, way up in the count, 0-2 again. Cox has been ahead of a lot of batters, thrown a lot of strikes. Misses there, way outside, never was close. Runner at first is Turlup. Boom, caught him looking outside corner at the knees. Beautiful pitch there by Caden Cox. Backwards K. That's out number 2. That'll bring up Bryant Kitchen, first baseman for the Raiders. He bats out of an open stance from the right side. He's first pitch hand. He's hitting a line drive down the left field line. Seth Stover's over to get it in a hurry. We got to play it third. A good throw will get him, and it did. It was not even close as the Raiders run themselves out, make a cardinal sin. You never want to make the first or third out at third or home, and Raiders make their third out at third base. So that's how that inning will go. They'll strand a runner, and we'll be back for the home half of the second when we return. You're watching Titan Baseball on Columbus Sports Live.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
All right, welcome back out here at Red Wedke Ballparks. Sun shining, it's beautiful, it's warmed up. It's still 75 degrees. I guess it hasn't warmed up much, just looks nicer.
Right.
Your Titans have the lead 3-1 over the visiting Frontenac Raiders. Beautiful facilities out here at Girard if you've never been here.
They got the lights on, but I don't think the sun's going away anytime soon.
Nope. So Cole Miner's going to be up to plate. He takes low and inside. Takes that one over inside corner at the knees. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike to the Titans center fielder. That pitch is down at his, used to call that a back foot slider. I don't know what they call it these days.
Still hear it sometimes.
Yep. So Miner waggles his bat, waiting. Pitch is way outside. So Miner's up in the count, 3 balls and 1 strike. I can't emphasize enough, the winner of this ball game gets to go to the state tournament to compete for a state title.
Look at how much the outfield shifted to the left.
That pitch taken right down the middle, takes the count full. Yeah, they're not thinking Minor's going to pull this at all, are they?
Nope.
And he does it, swings through it. There's the first strikeout on the game for McGinney. That's out number 1 here in the second inning. Columbus leading 3-1.
Now batting right fielder number 11, Jasper
So
Tanner.
that'll bring up Jasper Tanner playing right field. And he's going to hit a little two-hopper to the first baseman Kitchen, who's going to field it, take it to the base unassisted. Little weak ground ball. So that'll bring up 9-hole hitter, second baseman Cade Saporito.
Now batting second baseman number 3, Cade Saporito.
So as good as they worked the pitch count on McGinney earlier in the first inning, they're McGinney's getting some quick outs here as he starts Saporito off with a strike. That pitch is going to be high and outside. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Early in the game, still just the bottom of the second inning. Titans up 3-1. Nobody on, 2 outs. Saporito's going to hit a little two-hopper over to Sullivan at second. He's going to flip it over to Kitchen at first to complete the play. That's how the Titans go down 1-2-3. So we'll be back for the top of the third. Columbus ahead by 2. You're watching 3A Regional Championship Baseball right here on Columbus Sports Live.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
All right, here we come. Raiders are going to.
Left fielder number 4.
I'm going to see where we're. So, yeah, Raiders are going to bring up their 9-hole hitter, left fielder Jack Capehart. Caden Cox is still on the mound for Columbus. Spikes that one, overthrows. He might still be fired up here. He's showing a lot of emotion up there on that bump. Hits that one. Touch low and outside. Falls behind in the count. 2 balls, no strikes to the 9-hole hitter for Frontenac. There he's back in the zone. That's belly button high right down the middle. That one's going to fade out off the plate. So Cox behind in the count. 3 balls, 1 strike to Capehart, the left fielder. Walked him. That's not what you want if you're a Titan fan, to lead off walk. Only a 2-run lead here for Columbus. So that'll roll the lineup back over. Second baseman Lane Sullivan.
Lane Sullivan.
Lane's going to lay down a bunt. It's going to be a good one. They're going to let it roll foul. Great job by Valela to see that spin on that ball, because if he picks that up in fair territory, there's not an out to be had.
No, Sullivan had a lot of speed out of the box.
We've seen Valela now 3 or 4 times already early in this game make good decisions on the baseball defensively. So the runner at first is Capehart. Sullivan at the plate. That pitches. Comes out of Cox's hand wrong. Sells it, but Great job there by Midget to come out of his crouch and jump up and catch it. Keeps the runner at first base. There's a good bunt. There's going to be just a good sacrifice. Going to go. Cox is going to throw it over to Hamilton for the out. Sack bunt by Sullivan. Frontenac trying to play for one more run here. So that's the first out of the inning. Bring up hot hitting shortstop Logan Meyer, who hit a grand slam against Galena, and then last time up hit a bomb to center field. Takes a curveball here. They're said, "You're not going to hit my fastball until I want you to." There it is. Strike two, outside corner. Tied up the catcher. I think there was a miscommunication in some signs there. The way Midget received that ball, I think he was expecting something off speed, and Cox blistered him with a fastball. But nonetheless, Cox up in the count 0-2. He's got to be smart here. Don't want nothing too pretty. Try to get Meyer to get himself out. And there it is. Maybe a little too much to the plate, but got Meyer to foul it off down the right field line. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on here in the top of the third inning already. Titans lead at 3-1. That ball got away from Cox as he misses way high and outside. Wasn't close. There, ties him up. He's going to hit just a little weak fly ball out to right field. Carrying a little bit. Carries him all the way to the warning track as K-Part's going to tag from second and go to third. So we can score that as a sac fly. That's out number 2, but it does put a runner at third base for Frontenac with 2 outs to bring up their 3-hole hitter catcher, Alex Williams. So Frontenac's threatening to cut the lead here. See if Cox can't set him down, set Williams down here without another advancement. He misses up and away with that first pitch. He's going to hit a high fly ball deep center field. But no problem for Cole Miner, who tracks down to the warning track, corrals it in. That's out number 3. Just a couple long fly balls. No one hurt. Raiders are going to strand one. The Titans are going to maintain a 2-run lead. They're leading 3-1. You're watching Titan Baseball on Columbus Sports Live.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the 4-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Welcome back to Columbus Sports Live, where we got 3A Regional Championship. Columbus Titans taking on the Frontenac Raiders. Titans are leading at 3-1 here in the bottom of the third inning. We've seen some a solo home run by Logan Meyer in the first inning, and then in the home half of the first, we had a leadoff walk, and then a 2-run home run by Colt Ungenhauer, and then Seth Stover follows that, going back-to-back with a solo shot, and that's how we've come to 3-1. So Raiders put a runner on last inning in the top half of the third, and got him all the way to third base, was unable to get him across. So Columbus will bring back off their leadoff hitter, their catcher, Landon Midget. He's going to take outside corner, strike one. Good pitch there by Mangini. Pitch stays high. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Midget a little bit behind that one, flares it off to the right side. Quickly down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Like I said earlier, Midget walked his first time up and scored a run. The pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Columbus Titan catcher. Pitch just off the corner. Tough take. Frontenac fans are wondering to know where that one was at, but it was probably off the corner, so that's going to fill a count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Can't go any further here. Midget's going to hit one. Got him in on his hands. I don't know if that'll carry or not, but it's going to way deep, way out of here. That's how strong Landon Midget is. That got in on his hands, and he's able to muscle that thing way over there, over the bleachers of the adjacent Little League field. What a shot. So that's Titans are going to take a 3-run lead on another solo home run by the catcher, Landon Midget.
And that's what happens when you see a lot of pitches in the count. His first at-bat, he saw a lot of pitches and drew a walk. This time he got it full, and he saw a lot more pitches and just roped that one.
So that's going to bring up the pitcher, Caden Cox. So the Titans take a 3-run lead. Mangini's going to miss outside. I think he really wants to get that call, but I think it is off the corner. Like I say, they'll be in a championship game. There'll be some emotions from the stands and the dugout. That one was a little bit better. Called a strike, outside corner. You can just kind of feel the buzz around here in the Red Wetke ballpark here in Girard, Kansas. That curveball got Cox to bend, but that wasn't even close to him. So Mangini gets his sign. He's going to rock and deliver. That pitch is going to bounce in there. It's 2 balls, 1 strike to the Columbus Titan pitcher, Caden Cox, who's batting with nobody out and nobody on. Already got 1 in on a solo home run by Landon Midget. That pitch is over but low. So Cox is going to draw a walk. So Titans got something cooking, and here comes a mound visit by Coach Turlip for Frontenac. So we'll just recap here shortly, even though I just done. Oh, we're going to make a pitching change. I didn't see that coming this early in the game, but Coach Turlip's seen enough after 3 home runs by the Columbus batters.
Well, I think what he's going for is they're going to try and change speed. So Mangini was throwing a lot more harder than Kitchen's going to come in and throw. So maybe they're going to try and see if slower pitching can slow Columbus down.
Get them out on their front foot. Sometimes it's hard to hit slower pitching.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Kitchen throw, but looks like he's going to bring it fairly good. He's way high over the top. Got a little hitch in his get along, a little funky delivery. So the Titans are leading 4-1. They got a runner at first base as Caden Cox. They're going to bring third baseman Jack Valela to the plate when they get all settled up here. In this 3A regional championship game, winner of this gets to invite to the state tournament, which is always around Memorial Day weekend. I don't know the exact dates. I probably should if I'm calling this game. And to introduce ourselves, if you're normal to Columbus Sports Live, I'm Jess Murphy. I'm normally doing all the Girard Trojan games on Girard Sports Live. Alongside me is Cooper Grand, who helps me at the Girard's, also the voice of the Galena Bulldogs. So we have a lot of the Harris media stations tied up here in the press box at Girard. We're happy to be doing a Columbus Sports Live game for you, bringing a championship game. Hopefully we bring a championship type broadcast to you. So here we are, game time here. So Kitchen's going to come in. If I find the right side of the scorebook. So McGinney's going to go 2 innings. That's all he's going to get. He's responsible for the run across this inning and the runner at first. Quick pickoff move to first. Back easily. There's Caden Cox. So Kitchen comes set. He's going to kick and deliver. Comes over the top, right down the middle. Complete different motion, complete different look. So you're right, Cooper. This could take a little bit, get adjustment for the Columbus batters. Layla looks down to third base coach, gets his sign. And he's going to hit a ground ball. It's going to be deep in the hole. It's fielded by Meyer. Good play. It's scooped by Lane Sullivan. Just all around good play by Frontenac right there. Meyer goes deep in the hole to field it, throws the ball in the dirt, and Lane Sullivan turns into a first baseman and scoops that ball, gets the force out on the fielder's choice there. So Valela's going to maintain. He's going to get to first base. But the force out on Cox at second by a really good championship-type play for Frontenac. And that'll bring up Cole Dungenhauer, who hit a bomb his last time up. And he's going to hit one hard deep in that 6 hole. It's going to go off Meyer's glove this time. He couldn't field it clean, so everybody will be safe. We got to give Dungenhauer a hit on that one. That ball was scorched in the hole. Even if Meyer fields that clean, I don't know if he's got a shot. So that'll put runners at first and second and 1 out for Columbus, and it'll bring up Seth Stover, who, guess what he did his last time up? Cleared the right field batting cages with a bomb.
Already 4 bombs in this game, and it's only the 3rd inning.
So Steph digs in. Got a runner in scoring position. That pitch is inside corner. Strike 1. Kitchen's dealing. So Columbus, Frontenac setting up double play depth on their middle infield. Seth's going to foul one back and out of play. Strike 2. One thing Stover doesn't want to do is hit into an ending inning double play. One thing Frontenac's wanting him to do.
He's been one of the hotter hitters in this Columbus lineup today.
He made short work of Girard almost single-handedly. Oh, that one drills him off the shoulder. Seth flips his bat in disgust to the dugout. But that'll load the bases with just 1 out for the Titans, and that's going to bring up their their first baseman, number 5, Brett Hamilton. He grounded out to the third baseman his last time up. Big spot here early in the game as the Titans already have a 3-run lead, and they got the bases juiced with just 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. That pitch catches nothing, missed the outside corner. It was close. Kitchen's bringing a little bit of heat.
Does a good job using his legs to gain some power.
Oh, ripped out straight away center field, but it's going to hang up there. They're going to Capehart. Everybody's going to advance a base. So Villela will score from third. Ungenhauer will go to second. Stover stays at first on a sack fly by Brett Hamilton to score another Titan run. But now there's 2 outs, runners at the corner. Corbin Nix, I mean, that ball was hit right to him. He'd only had to take a step or two. As Hamilton blistered a line drive, just didn't get under it enough. Can't hardly hit one harder.
No, it was just unlucky.
So that'll bring up Cole Miner, the center fielder for the Titans. He's going to take outside ball 1. Got first and third here. I don't know if Frontenac wants to put up something on. There is 2 outs. Williams got a good arm behind the plate. That pitch is inside, so he's been outside, now inside. So Miner's ahead in the count. 2 balls and no strikes. Cole struck out his first time up. And that one's low and outside, so he's way ahead here. He's probably taking a pitch or 2. As Titans have increased their lead to 5-1, they're up 4 runs. That pitch is high and outside. He's going to load them up again on another walk. So that'll put the bases full of Titans with 2 outs, and it's going to bring up Jasper Tanner, their right fielder. And I haven't seen Kitchen pitch much, but this could be the MO on him. He throws, got good stuff. It's just whether he can command it or not.
Yeah.
He misses that one high because he's, from the sound of the catcher's mitt and the look for what I'm seeing from up here, he's bringing it pretty good.
Yeah, Columbus should be pretty selective here. 5 straight balls.
Right there. Catches knees down the middle. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike to the number 8 hitter in the Titan lineup, Jasper Tanner. He's got Titans all over the field as the bases are loaded here with 2 outs. Oh, catches that one up almost on the neck. It's getting dangerous out here, but that will cross another run. Ungenhauer will score. Stover will go to third. Miner to first as Tanner earns first base the hard way. That one probably stung a little. Don't rub it, young man. Don't rub it.
Yeah, he'll feel it tomorrow, but good things. There's no more games tomorrow. If you win, you play it. You have a couple of days of rest.
Right, and to help build a championship caliber type ball clubs, if you win this, you get another week or 2 of practice. The losers, everybody that lost out today, they're done. They're done. They have to wait for summer ball and next season to start, where the 8 teams that go on to the state tournament, they get an extra week or 2 of practice. And Columbus went last year, so you go 2 years in a row, you're already 1 month ahead of every other team around you.
Right.
Oh, just drilled another one. That's back-to-back. That's 3 this inning. As that'll cross another Titan across the plate. Cole Miner to third. Tanner to first. Saporito gets hit by another pitch, and that was the 9th batter to. So they'll have to make another pitching change.
I mean, that's good news for Columbus. They're getting runs every time they get hit by a pitch, but for Frontenac, they just hit the 8 and 9 hitters in the Columbus lineup, and now you're giving it back to the top of the lineup, which has been on fire this whole game, arguably.
Yeah, so this is going to roll it back over with the bases loaded to the Landon Midget, who already this inning hit a solo home run way out of here, in on his hands. So this is going to be number 21. Peyton McDonald's going to come in and pitch. As the Titans have already scored 4 this inning and still have the bases loaded. They're up 7-1. Like I said, I'm going to brag a little bit. If you haven't been to Girard in the last couple of years and see the new baseball, softball facilities, they're state-of-the-art, wonderful place to play ball. All turf fields on both the softball and the baseball. New scoreboards, new press box here on the baseball side. Cooper and I setting up here in style. So here we go. We're back to playing baseball. McDonald's going to take the mound. And we're going to bring up Landon Midget, Titans catcher, and he's going to bat with the bases loaded and 2 outs, up 6 runs already here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Going to take strike 1, outside corner. McDonald comes set, stares in. Midget's going to hit one. Myers going to field it on the oh, he's there. Yeah, everybody's safe. Good speed right there by Saporito. Everybody knows he can fly. Meyer fields it deep in the hole, so that'll go as a fielder's choice and no hit for Midget. But it's going to score another run. Move everybody around one, so that'll put Tanner at 3rd, Saporito at 2nd, and Midget at 1st. And keep this baton passed back and forth. That'll bring up Cox, who's loving this run support as the Titans now take a 7-run lead here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Right on that fastball as Caden Cox fouls it straight back and into the net. So this is the 11th batter to bat in this inning. There are 2 outs, but base is still full of Titans. Ball bounces in there. Good job by Williams to suffocate it, keep it in front of him. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. That sun's going to pop into my eyes.
It's kind of putting a glare on the camera here, too.
Pitches outside, ball 2. Sun come out from behind the cloud, and so here we are in the bottom of the 3rd. Titans already got 5 across. They lead 8-1. That pitch is way outside. Frontenac struggling to find a pitcher that can throw strikes. And when they do throw a strike, Columbus isn't having any problems of hitting it. So we got 3 balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Fouls that one back and out of play. Caden Cox at the bat. So we can't go any further. The runners will get the advantage of leaving with the pitch right here. We've got full count and 2 outs. Everybody's going to start early here. There goes the runners. Boom! He hits a high fly ball, but it's just medium depth left field. Left fielder comes inside, makes the catch. It's Jack Capehart to end the inning finally, but not before Titans score 5. So they take a 7-run lead going into the top of the 4th. We'll be back with some more championship regional baseball when we return. You're watching Titan Baseball on Columbus Sports Live.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
All right, welcome back out here to Red Wetke Ballpark, Girard, Kansas, where your Columbus Titans are leading at 8-1 over the Frontenac Raiders. Raiders are going to bring up McGinney, Nix, and Turlip in that order here in the top of the fourth inning. They're going to have to start chipping away to try to get back in here as Cox is throwing a pretty good gem here. Only blemish on Cox's radar has been a solo home run in the first inning. He starts McGinney off with a fastball high and outside. Another fastball is going to catch the top edge of the zone. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Same pitch, different result. Pitch might have been just a touch further outside. So count goes 2 balls, 1 strike to the cleanup hitter, Mario McGinney. He's going to foul that one back and out of play. Evens the count 2-2. Bounce that one in there to load the count. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes to the 4-hole hitter, Mario McGinney. Bounces another one in there, so not what the Titans need to do is to get a leadoff walk. That's how the last inning started. They was able to strand him at third base, but you can't live that way and expect the same results. So Corbin Nix will take the box for Frontenac Raiders. He looks at high and inside, so McGinney at first, Nix at the plate. There's a strike. Cox finding back, getting his command back a little bit. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Nix calls timeout at the plate. Granted.
Oh, they're saying turn the music off. I think that was someone in the crowd.
Yeah, I heard it through my headphones, but I couldn't tell where it was coming from. Boom! Just missed outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to the center fielder, Corbin Nix of the Frontenac Raiders. Can't get any more middle than that pitch. Evens the count 2-2. Frontenac threatening here with nobody out and 1 on. Here in the top of the 4th. Got him looking. Painted a corner on that one. There's the first out of the inning, so that'll bring up the designated hitter, Kyle Turlip, who made a cardinal sin 2 innings ago as he was thrown out at third base to end the inning. As Frontenac was threatening to try to score a run then, too. So that pitch outside to Turlip. And again, he's still at first base now with 1 out. Cox misses up and away there. Puts one right down the pipe. Takes the count 2 balls, 1 strikes to the designated hitter for Frontenac, Kyle Turlip. That one's over but low. Caden Cox is a ball of energy out there on the mound. He's just missed up and in, so there's 2 walks this inning. Puts 2 base runners on for Frontenac, but there's still an out, and that'll bring up right fielder McCoy Jones as we get a mound visit. So that'll give Cooper and I a chance to discuss what we've seen here with the Titans up 7 runs. Can't fall apart now.
No, I think they'll keep Cox in the game, just kind of calm him down. He's walked 2 people here, and he's saying, hey, don't let the scoreboard fool you. Just keep filling the zone up, and we'll take care of business. And also what stands out when looking at the scoreboard is Columbus scored 8 runs on 4 hits, and Frontenac scored 1 run on 3 hits.
Yep, and this is how Columbus was scoring, like free base runners that the Frontenac Raiders were giving them.
Yep.
So Jones back in the box, Cox back in the zone. Another strike, a swing and a miss. So the runner at second's McGinney, the runner at first is Turlip. There's 1 out. Big strikeout. That's 2 strikeouts in this inning. So that'll bring up Bryant Kitchen. If it was the 6th inning, I'd say, I won't say what I'm thinking. After he hit 2 or 3 batters last inning. Strike. So that little mound visit by Columbus's head coach sure has settled down. Cox got him back in the zone. Curveball bends in there. What a beauty. Strike 2.
Whatever he told him worked just fine.
Bobby wanted to know what he's going to have for supper.
Said, let's win the game first.
Gets Kitchen out on his front foot. He's going to hit it out the right center. Right fielder Jasper Tanner's over there with a can of corn routine catch. So that's how the Raiders threaten. They put 2 on and strand a pair. We'll come back for the bottom half of the 4th inning when we return. You're watching Titan Baseball on Columbus Sports Live.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
All right, welcome back out here to Red Wetke Ballpark here in Girard, Kansas, where your Columbus Titans are leading 8-1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning of the 3A Regional Championship. Winner gets invited to the state tournament. Columbus was the runner-up last year, if you all remember right. I do believe Wichita Collegiate beat the Girard Trojans to get to Columbus in the championship game there, and also upended the Titans championship run. So back-to-back state championship tournament runs is this Columbus Titan team after. But first they got to finish business here. They're up by 7 here in the 4th. As Jack Vallela takes the plate, and he's first pitch swinging, going to hit a high fly ball, shallow right field. Right fielder, center fielder Nix calls everybody off to make the play. So there's the first out, 1 pitch, 1 out for Peyton McDonald. So that'll bring up Colt Ungenhauer. Colt's 2 for 2 with a home run and a single, 2 runs scored. Have yourself a ball game, young man. First pitch swinging there, fouls it back, out of play. Swing and a miss there. Ungenhauer's fooled off an off-speed pitch. Swings over the top of it, so he's quickly down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Last thing the Titans want to do is put a little wind under Frontenac's sails, give them an easy inning. As Ungenhauer fouls that one away out of play, that might catch a car. 1 bounce, 2 bounces. If it hit one, it didn't hit it very hard. So Colt's still down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. To the 4-hole hitting shortstop. Oh, swings through that one. That's how out number 2's made with the strikeout. So that'll bring up Seth Stover playing left field today. If you're just joining us and didn't watch Columbus's first game, it was broadcasted on Girard Sports Live as Stover just mowed through my Girard Trojans and pitched to Jim. 2-hit shutout. That one's behind him. He got hit last time. I don't think he's taken kindly to that pitch. I think McDonald's laughing. I think Stover's smiling. I don't think there was any ill intentions. That pitch is low and outside. So Stover's up in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Got nobody on and 2 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And Stover's quickly 3-0 here. 7-run lead. You might take at least 1, if not 2 pitches here.
Let's try and get someone on. I mean, this whole lineup's been hitting the ball hard today. And the whole regional, really.
That's outside. That's ball 4. So Seth's going to reach by a walk, and that's going to bring up first baseman Brett Hamilton, who grounded out to third and hit a sac fly. See what Brett can do with 2 outs and a runner at first base. Brett's first pitch was hacking. He's going to hit a little weak fly ball out medium deep right field. Right fielder McCoy Jones retreats back a few steps and makes the catch. So that's how the Titans will go down into 4th. They strand a runner. They still lead it by 7. We'll be back for the top of the 5th when we return. You're watching Titan Baseball on Columbus Sports Live. All right, welcome back out here to Girard, Kansas, Red Wucky Ballpark.
Now batting number 4, Jack Capehart.
So, Jack Capehart, the left fielder for Frontenac, will be at the plate. He will face Caden Cox, who's thrown all 4 innings so far. He's at 67 pitches. Misses that one high and outside to the 9-hole hitter for Frontenac. He reached by a walk and to lead the 3rd inning off. And he's on his way to do it again here, ahead in the count. 2 balls and no strikes. (3-0). As Cox hasn't been close yet. 7 runs is a big lead, but Frontenac can hit the ball. There, he's back in the zone. Just past the halfway point here in the regional championship game. Missed. So Capehart draws another walk.
Second inning in a row with leadoff walk issued by Cox.
Batting number 20,
So that rolls the Frontenac lineup over. They're back to their leadoff hitter, number 22, Lane Sullivan, their second baseman, with Capehart at first base. Lane laid down a sac bunt his last time up, trying to move Capehart around, and Capehart did advance to third base, but Frontenac left him there. There's a strike, so it counts even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Doesn't look like Lane's going to bunt here.
No, they're not playing for 1 run an inning. They got to get more than that. They got 3 innings left.
Just off the corner. So pitch count starting to mount on Caden Cox. He's up to 75 pitches. Just over, but just a touch high. As you can hear the crowd start to get a little anxious. Same back-to-back walks. That'll put 2 on and nobody out here, and we're going to have us a pitching changes. I don't know who coach is going to bring in.
They got Stover coming in from left.
Yeah, he can't throw. He was burnt in the Girard game.
They might be putting him into the infield.
Well, maybe that's how it works.
I don't know.
Maybe he can finish his 100 pitches. I think he threw 70-some. Did I write that down? Please tell me I wrote that down. I have him at 74 pitches in the Girard game, so he might have 25 pitches left. I need some clarification if anybody knows the pitching rules, if that's how that works. Evidently it is, because he's up there warming up.
Yeah, they're not going to allow more than 105 pitches in a day.
So it is a day, it's not a game.
That's what I would guess. I don't see how they would just allow them 105 new pitches.
No, I know that won't happen.
No.
All right, so here they're checking.
Thank you, ma'am.
Stover, you had 74 last night.
Or last game.
Yeah, last game, 74. What can he go to?
I think it's 105.
So that's 31.
105 minus 74, 31.
Yep, so we were right. He gets 105 a day. So he has 31 pitches available right now. So Cox is going to go 4 complete innings. He's responsible for the 2 base runners. He threw 77 pitches. So Stover's going to give up the first hit. Knock that one down, Midget. Thank you. I don't know who went out there to left field.
That was Caden Cox.
I assume it's Cox, whose arm's still fresh as he fires that one all the way to the plate. But that's Logan Meyer, who gives a clean single right there and advances runners. So now the Columbus is facing a bit of their own medicine as the bases are full of Raiders. Silver bends a curveball in there for strike 1. So the Raiders have the bases loaded and nobody out. Threatening to score here in the 5th inning. There's a curveball in the dirt. Midget does a good job of keeping it close. So the count's 1-1 on Frontenac Raiders catcher, Alex Williams. Stover catches the knees, so he's quickly ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. With nobody out, the bases loaded. Curveball going to be short hopped. Going to be a play. Ungenhauer even if he fields that clean, he doesn't have a play anywhere. I gotta have to score that a clean single for Alex Williams. So that's back-to-back singles by the Raiders. They finally get another one across. So as Jack Capehart comes across the score, second run for the Raiders, and they still have nobody out and the bases loaded. Eerily similar to how the third inning for the Titans went. We need an Adam ball right here, try to get out of this. Titans still playing back. They're still going to concede a couple runs for an out. Stover over. Outside corner at the knees. There's a wild pitch, goes all the way to the screen. Everybody's going to move up one as Lane Sullivan slides across home plate to score the second run of the inning. Cuts the lead to now 8-3.
That hurts because now there's no double play.
Yep, moves runners to second and third. Logan Meyer at third base, Alex Williams at second, McGinney at the plate. There's a little chopper back to Stover, who fields it, throws, gets the out, holds the runners. So there's the first out of the inning on the little swing and bunt by Mario McGinney.
Now batting number 8, Corbin Nix.
So both of the walks have come in to score. So that'll bring up Corbin Nix, center fielder for the Raiders. Takes high and away, ball one. So this is what the doctor ordered. If you're a Frontenac Raider fan, just keep chipping away. There's a strike. I mean, you can't hit an 8-run home run, so you just got to chip till you get close enough.
Yeah, this is their real chance if they want to compete.
Stover misses with a curveball there. Takes the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. We got 2 on and 1 out. 5-run lead for the Titans. That ball's hit to the 5. Yep, everybody's going to be safe. Layla there didn't see the base runner standing right in front of him. Logan Myers going to score. It's a good job of Layla to get to that ball, but he was late throwing it across to Hamilton. So we got to give Nix a clean single on that. That's going to move Williams to third. Third run this inning scores. That'll bring Cal Turlip in. He walked his last time up. Stover's misses low and outside, bounces that in there. Midget does a good job to corral it. Frontenac's got runners at the corner and just 1 out. There's a ball hit to the second baseman. There could be 2. There's 4, 6, and 3, and Hamilton couldn't corral it. He's able to get the first out, though, so there's the second out of the inning as they force Nix off a second. And Turlip will be at first base via a fielder's choice. But now another run scores. They complete that double play. The run wouldn't count.
Number 14, Roy Jones.
So that's the 4th run across this inning. Pickoff play. So Raiders are able to cut the lead down to 3. Stover misses there. Ball 1. We're back to having ourselves a ball game here, Cooper.
Yeah, now it's anybody's game. That's Frontenac really needed that to stay in this game. Because if they didn't get something here, Columbus could have put a run or 2 up and just shut the door on them.
Yep, Frontenac's always a hard out in any sport. There's going to be a ball hit. Saporito, he bobbles it, but he's going to throws it away. Now they got a runner between first and second. They're going to get him in a pickle, and they're going to tag him out before anybody's play. So Turlip stayed at second as Jones hit the ball E4 for the third out. That's good enough, as we'll call that. So Raiders were able to get 4 across, but they left a pair. They cut the lead back down to 3. We'll be back in the home half of the 5th inning when we return. You're watching Titan Baseball on Columbus Sports Live.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
To an action-packed regional championship game. Titans were up 8-1 at one point, but Frontenac has closed the gap after scoring 4 runs in their home half of the 5th, or at the top of the 5th inning. Now Columbus is going to bat in the home half of the 5th. They got to get something going again, as the last inning they went down pretty easily, as Cole Minor's going to be at the plate. He takes 2 quick balls. So Minor's ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Peyton McDonald still on the heel for Frontenac. Misses there. So as good as the first couple innings were pitched, these last couple innings have been the opposite. Few walks, couple errors.
Frontenac's flipped the script a little bit.
And there's Minor with a leadoff walk, and if you're Frontenac after scoring 4 runs to get back in that's the last thing you wanted to see Frontenac pitcher do. So that'll bring up 8-hole hitter, the right fielder, Jasper Tanner.
That's where all the big innings have started in this game, is leadoff walks or hit by pitches.
Free passes, you can't defend that. That pitch is going to stay high. There's 2 things the defense can't help you with, Cooper, and that's a home run and a walk.
Yeah.
I mean, if you play basketball, you play 5-on-5, and if you play football, it's 11-on-11. And when you wrestle, it's 1-on-1. But when you play baseball, we put 9 people out there to get 1 person out. It's the most unfair game ever designed, and man, do I love it. There goes McDonald finding the zone there, gets Tanner to swing through that pitch, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first is Cole Minor. He reached via walk.
Hey, we want lunch, by the way.
Tanner pops this sky high. It's going to get out of play. It's going to land in the middle of the crowd off the concrete as everybody scatters. So that takes the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes to the right fielder, Jasper Tanner. He's batting with nobody out and a runner at first base, as Frontenac's trying to get themselves back in this game. They've cut the deficit down to 3, and they get Tanner to swing through that one. There's the first out of the inning. Frontenac stands are coming alive over there down the first base line. So that'll bring up the speedster, second baseman Cade Saporito. We already saw his speed be in effect as Frontenac was unable to turn a double play, as he's safe at second base earlier. That ball pitch is low for ball one. So Saporito's he's up to bat with a runner at first base and one out with a 3-run lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Saporito's going to hit a little two-hopper to Meyer at short, who's going to fire across. Saporito makes it close, but they get him by a step. So that's the second out of the inning, but it was able to move the runner to second base was Cole Minor. So that'll roll the lineup back over to the ever-so-hot catcher, Landon Midget, but he's going to be up to bat with 2 outs with a runner at second base. He's walked, hit a home run, and grounded into a fielder's choice so far to this game. That pitch is way outside. I got quite the glare out there at left field, so if something happens out there, I might not be able to see it.
Yeah, the sun's more in your eye. I can kind of use
There's
this.
a little two-hopper, short hop to Kitchen's able to corral it at first. Meyer does a good job of fielding that short hop and fires it across. So the Columbus Titans strand a runner. They go down in the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back for the top of the 6th with Columbus leading by 3. You're watching Titan Baseball on Columbus Sports Live.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
All right, welcome back to the 3A Regional Championship baseball game where Columbus is leading 8-5 here in the top of the 6th inning. We're down to the final 2 innings to see who gets the invitation to go to play for the state 3A state title. Frontenac's going to bring up their first baseman, Bryant Kitchen. He's still facing Seth Stover, who had a handful of pitches left from the first game. He threw 74 pitches against the Trojans, was able to, so I think he can throw 105 in a day. So he had 31 pitches left, to the best of my math ability.
Yep.
And he's at 19 here. And there's a little fly ball out to right field. No problem out there for Jasper Tanner. So there's the first out of the inning. And that's one thing Columbus needs to do is try to take some of this wind out from underneath Frontenac sails as they picked up a bunch of momentum during that last 4-run last inning.
It's good to see him get the first batter of the inning retired.
So that'll bring up number 9 hitter, left fielder Jack Capehart. He's going to take first pitch ball, second pitch strike, counts even, 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's over but low. There's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the 6th inning. There's a little ground ball up the middle. Ungenhauer's going to field it behind the bag, fire across. Hamilton secures it. That play goes 6-3 if you're scoring at home for the second out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. If you can get Seth Stover to get out of the 6th inning, you'll have somebody to come in to close out the 7th. Hopefully maybe in the home half here, Titans can get an insurance run or two, but don't put the cart before the horse as Lane Sullivan's up for the Frontenac. He takes inside.
Well, with Columbus, when they come up, they're going to have 2, 3, 4, so they're at a perfect spot in their lineup to put some extra runs up.
Stover's quickly even in this count. 1 ball, 1 strike to the leadoff second baseman for the Frontenac Raiders. That's another pitch. Same spot, different result. That's 2 balls and 1 strike. That's going to be a hard play. Ungenhauer's going to field it. Fires across. Hamilton scoops it out of the dirt. Great play, Colt Ungenhauer. Great play, Brett Hamilton. And that's how the Raiders will go down 1, 2, 3 in the 6th. Columbus clinging to a 3-run lead. We'll be back for the home half of the 6th when we return. You're watching Championship 3A Regional Baseball on Columbus Sports Live.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the 4-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
All right, we're back here. Home half of the 6th inning. Your Columbus Titans clinging to a 3-run lead here in the championship game of the Girard Regional here in Girard, Kansas at Red Woodkey Ballpark, a beautiful turf facility. Air-conditioned bathrooms. Well, we got it all over here. So Caden Cox started the game on the bump, moved out to left field. He's going to take the plate here. He's first pitch hacking, flares it off to the right side.
For those of you that haven't been able to tune over to the softball stream, they're in the top of the 5th, and it's a tie game at 1-1 currently.
Yeah, that's the same 2 teams battling out in Columbus for the right to go to the softball state tournament. And Caden Cox going to hit one a mile high in the air, but Lane Sullivan's going to camp underneath it for the can of corn. Well, that's the first out here in the 6th inning. Boy, it'd be handy if Columbus could get maybe an insurance run or 2 right here. Three's a pretty good lead, but 4 or 5's always better.
Yeah, you never know when things can go wrong. An error happens, and then 3 doesn't sound like so much anymore.
Right, so Jack Lalela, third baseman, will take the plate. He's had a great game defensively. He's going to hit a little one-hopper back to McDonald, who's going to do the old pitcher fielding practice, the old PFPs, run it halfway over, toss it over. That's how 1 pitch to Layla gets the 2nd out of the inning. So that'll bring up Colt Ungenhauer, who's showed off a lot of leather himself this game, this whole 2 days anyway. McDonald's going to miss low and outside. McDonald's really come in and shut the door over here on this Columbus offense.
It's been the only effective pitcher.
As Ungenhauer hits a ball way out of here as he's going to do a little bat flip and a trot. That ball went a mile. What a monster shot from Colt Ungenhauer. And there's at least 1 more run.
2nd bomb of the game, too.
Yeah. He hit 1 in the 1st inning. He is 3 for 4 with 2 home runs and a strikeout. That was a shot right there. So that'll bring up Seth Stover. I don't know where that one landed because I was looking into the sun, but when it left the bat, it was a no-doubter.
It might have went farther than the first one.
So there's at least one extra run Frontenac will have to score to get back into this game. As Seth Stover's going to take strike one. Seth's had a pretty good game himself. He's hit a home run, been hit by a pitch and walk, so he's 1 for 1 and scored 2 runs. That pitch is low and outside. Counts even, 1 ball, 1 strike to the current Columbus pitcher, Seth Stover. That's way outside. Maybe that home run shook McDonald just a little bit.
Is that the only run he's allowed since he's come in the game?
He did. He has shut the door. Stover getting a little greedy there, swinging at a pitch probably up and out of the zone. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's 2 out and nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th inning where the Titans are leading at 9-5 in this championship game of the 3A regional. Winner advances to the state tournament. Swing and miss at the ball in the dirt. Williams steps out, makes the easy throw down to first. So Stover strikes out for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before Columbus can score a run on a deep bomb by Cole Ungenhauer. So we'll come to the top of the 7th when we return. You're watching Championship Regional Baseball on Columbus Sports Live. And we're back here. Frontenac's down to their final 3 outs here in Girard, Kansas. Winner advances to the state tournament. Columbus is leading 9-5. Stover's still on the mound, but the best I can think, he's only got, 2-3 pitches left. I don't know why he's starting this inning, but that's why I sat in the broadcast booth and not in the dugout. So Logan Meyer's going to be the first batter, and yeah, if I was him, I'd just sit there and take. As Stover starts him all inside curveball, ball 1. Fouls that one back and out of play. So I don't know, can you finish a batter when you get to your 105?
Maybe. If so, that makes sense. I mean, you want.
There's Logan Meyer, rips one straight away center field, but Cole Minor's out there. Kind of drops to a knee to secure the catch, but there's a fly ball. First out, and that'll do it for Seth Stover as Frontenac are down to their final 2 outs, but they're in the heart of their orders. They got 3, 4, 5 still coming up.
That's a big out, number 1.
Huge.
I mean, Myers been the hardest out in that Frontenac lineup all night long.
Yep, he started it off hitting a solo shot there in the 1st inning, and up until the 5th, that was the only run Frontenac had.
Right.
So I think this is Valela going to come in and try to shut the door here. So Frontenac down to 2 outs left. They need 4 runs to stay in it. What a good ball game we've witnessed. Columbus was pretty much had it in hand early, and then they lost a little bit of command on the hill and let Frontenac back in it. And that was in the 5th inning where they've back-to-back walks and then back-to-back singles. And next thing you know, Frontenac had plated 4 runs to get right back in here. Hits are actually even, both 5 hits apiece for both teams.
And I think 4 of the 5 hits for Columbus are home runs.
Yeah, well,
they have at least 4 home runs.
Well, Ungenhauer's hit 2. Stover's hit 1, and Midget's hit 1. So, yeah, 2 plus 2 equals 4. So here we go. I'm pretty sure that is Vallela pitching. So Jack Vallela takes the mound. Hard throwing third baseman just misses up and away. He's going to face Alex Williams, Mario Mangini. If anybody reaches, it'll be Corbin Mix. So here's the dilemma in making pitching changes here. Valella's been playing defense, not a chance to warm up in the bullpen. Got to come in and get like 5 warm-up pitches and then has to find his command early.
Well, good thing he's got a 4-run cushion. Still in the count here.
It gets that one benefit of a call over the plate right at the knees here to Alex Williams. 3-hole catcher for Frontenac. That one's outside. So Frontenac needs to be a little picky. They're down 4. They need base runners. Columbus just needs outs. Got to get 2 outs before Frontenac can score 2 runs. That one's fouled back and out of play off to the right side. So that's going to take the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Titans leading it by 4, 9-5 here in the top of the 7th inning of the 3A Regional Championship game. There's going to be a line drive out to Saporito at second. Bad hitting luck for Williams as that ball was hit hard just right at somebody. So there's a second out of the inning. So we're getting ready to hear some celebration. But Mario Mangini's up at the plate.
Batting number 1, Mario Mangini.
Mangini was a starting pitcher for Frontenac. He can't hit a 4-run home run with nobody on base, so he just needs to worry about getting on base as Vallela misses up. There's a strike. So Jack Vallela coming in to try to close this one out. Strike, just missed. Can't be an umpire and a broadcaster, Cooper. You can only be one or the other.
Yep. He's there for a reason.
There's a little 2-hopper hit out to Ungenhauer, who fields it, gets it out of his glove. Going to be safe at first as Ungenhauer struggled getting that ball out of his glove. Made a little wild throw. Hamilton was unable to secure it as he was making the tag, so Frontenac's not going away easy. I wouldn't think that they would. Is that going to score that in E6?
Batting number 8, Corbin Nix.
So that will bring up Corbin Nix, center fielder for Frontenac, and he's going to come up with 2 out and 1 on, still needing 4 runs to tie this ball game. Just missed Nix. Way inside was that pitch. I would not worry. That's a balk. No, he stepped off the back first. We got a lot going on here, Cooper. We got fake throws to first. We got batters calling timeout, stepping out. There we go. Now let's settle down, play some baseball. Strike there. So that evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike here. I would forget McGinney was even at first. If he wanted second, I'd let him have it. That doesn't matter. I mean, that'd be the best thing for Columbus is just let him get him off first. Missed there too. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Jack needs to find the zone. Because these Frontenac batters, you know they're not going to go down easy. Strike there. That puts the count full, so Frontenac's down to their final strike. Something. So Corbin Nix digs in here. He's got a full count. 2 out, 1 on, trailing by 4 of the Frontenac Raiders. Kicking a delivery. He's going to bounce it in there. He's going to walk him. So that's going to put 2 on here. Still the tie and run is in the on-deck circle. It's not a hole. We just need to settle down and get an out. Throw a strike here. Cal Turlops will be the batter, the designated hitter for Frontenac. For today, he has hit a single, walked, and grounded into a fielder's choice. So he's 1 for 2 today. Been on base twice, hasn't scored a run.
Now batting number 2.
He's the one that
Cal Turlops.
ran into that third out over there at third base. Missed up and in the Valela.
Now those first 2 outs become really big that they were able to. Stover was able to get that 1 out on Myers.
As Valela paints the outside corner there, he hasn't shown hardly. He's got a ton of command right here. There's a pitch. He's going to hit a high fly ball, medium deep right field. That's how the ball game is going to end, as Jasper Tanner's going to cap underneath it for the final out of the inning. And that's going to punch Columbus's ticket to the state tournament as they knock off the Frontenac Raiders 9-5 here in the Girard 3A Regional. Congratulations, Columbus. You're going title hunting. Well, we're going to step away, run a couple commercials. We'll come back and recap it and try to catch up on what's happening at the softball game and let you know that for everybody that's watching. We'll be back right after that, right after this. You're watching Titan Championship Baseball on Columbus Sports Live.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the 4-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
All right, welcome back here. Columbus is going to be presented the championship trophy. Congratulations, Columbus Titans. They've well deserved. They've had a wonderful season, had a great season last year, come to runner-up. They're going to get to redeem that as they're heading back, going dancing. With a recap this game here, Columbus is going to win on 9 runs, 5 hits. They did commit 2 errors. Frontenac's able to scratch across 5 runs on 5 hits, and the difference is going to be a handful of walks and some timely hitting, and the power of Columbus as they bailed out 4 home runs, a couple monster shots. I've seen a lot of ball games played in this ballpark, and I'm telling you what, now there's a couple balls there that's cleared this fence. I haven't seen clear like that since the inclination of BB Core baseball bats. I mean, that was back in the old big barrel Easton days. Cooper, I haven't seen Columbus play a lot. I haven't seen Frontenac play a lot. I've done a lot of Girard games. You've done every Girard game with me, plus all the Galena games. But I'm going to tell you right now, these were probably the best 2 teams left in this regional,
Right.
and that was one heck of a ball game we just got to witness.
Yeah, I mean, Frontenac fought until the end. They still made it interesting in the 7th inning, even with 2 outs. I mean, they almost had the bases loaded and tying run on. but Columbus shows why they have that championship pedigree, and they got it done. And yeah, I agree, these are the two best teams. Everybody expected them to play, and they were able to put on a great game to go to state. I mean, both of these teams, state deserving teams. Today it wasn't Frontenac's day, and Frontenac these teams played again, it could go the other way very easily. I mean, Columbus came out ready to play, so you got to credit them with that. They had 4 home runs, and the long ball doesn't mean everything, but in this game, that was the main story. Four home runs, and you only had 5 hits as a team, and then you had some good pitching around that too. It was a great game, and for Columbus, hopefully they can carry that over to the state tournament.
Yeah, I agree. I wish I had the dates for everybody in front of me, but I sure don't. I sure want to thank everybody for tuning in to Columbus Sports Live and all our sister stations with Girard Sports Live and Galena Sports Live. And we do appreciate all the sponsors that make everything happen. So I know that everybody loves watching those commercials between innings, but that's the reason we get to do all this and have all this fun.
Right.
So tune in. You got a recap of what's going on at the softball game? If you think my eyes can see that, Cooper, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, go tune in. There's also another live stream going on Columbus Sports Live. Bottom of the 6th tie game in the softball regional championship. Both the same teams. That's going to be a good one ending there. So make sure you guys check that out, and we will see you guys next year. If we do a stream here or not, we'll be on Galena Sports Live, Girard Sports Live. You guys will hear us all around. So tune into those streams. We look forward to bringing more games to you guys next year.
Yep, I want to chime in to congratulations, Columbus. It's been fun for you letting Cooper and I into this. I'm Jess Murphy for Cooper Grant. I want to say God bless and congratulations and bring home a state title to Southeast Kansas. Thanks for watching.
Girard Sports. Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. Also by